All right. What's going on, Sith friends? Darth Kimchi here. We're back with another showcase. Next off of the list, we've got Azart Zab. So the guild that he is in, Front Porch Rockers. I love that guild name. That's going to be me when I'm 90. I'm a front porch in my rocker playing Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. All right, so question number one is always explain your in-game name. And he said he was randomly trying to think of a Sith type name and just came up with Azart Zab. Fist bump, bro. I like it. It's definitely unique. So he's been playing since September 23 of 2020. That's crazy. You know the exact date. He is free to play. The goal for his account was to rush characters with quality kits, building teams, using events to get credits and crystals. Very smart. He is focused on his core and cheap teams that do well without having high gear. So I see you're in Bronzium 3. Without talking about GAC much anymore, just prepare yourself for Chromium. You're going to hit that next pretty quickly. You've got to have 2 more fleets, and you've got to have 4 more squads. All right, fleet rank number 35. So question number 2 is always explained to me your current fleet grind. He said he's going for a negotiator, and the hardest ship grind is Bacon Tomato and Anakin Star Effer. Huge Sith bump, I totally agree. Anakin Star Effer drove me insane. So show me your capital ships. He's got Negotiator Malevolence, good job. I always recommend getting one of them to 7 stars, but do what you like, get them both. No one uses Executrix and Endurance in higher levels. Chimera is used and Home 1. Show me your regular ships. Vader comes with game progression. Keep going with Anakin Star Effer. Relic Boss for sure you're working on. Bugs, Sith Bump with Hans William Falcon. That's 7 stars. Is definitely from IG 2000, the Tweezers. Vulture Droid, good job. Cassian U-Wing, nice. Rebel Y-Wing, good job with the pilotless Effers. There it is, IG 2000, the Tweezers. It's like a vampire looking in the sun. Hyena Bomber, very nice. Work on your fleet, never stop. All right, Squad Arena team. Got that Padme squad with a 6-star C-3PO. I know my great buddy Damok, one of my high generals, is also in that last tier. If he's finished it, maybe y'all can reach out. You can reach out to him and see if he has any tips for you. All right. Galactic Power 2.5 million. Thank you for playing the game. I respect the grind. So his current squad grind. I'm going to read through his notes first and then do something different. So at the moment, he's farming tunes for BAM. I would highly recommend you stop that. Hardest tune grind, he said B1 Battle Droid. He's been farming for months. That's why I respect the grind. My great buddy Pancake is going for him. I think Damok as well. So he's close to 7 stars. I always want to know, depending on your roster size, what do you want me to showcase? He said just JKR and Jedi Anakin. Those are his only relics. Those are his favorite tunes, and he's most proud of them. Good job. So the hardest game grind, I want to know this stuff too. He said mods, that he has the worst luck with getting good speed rolls on mods. Work on it. Every single day, his mod quality is 1.13. I know he's definitely working on it. And then he also said purple ability mats. So I have like 6,000. You will look back and laugh at this because it just comes with game progression. You will also have so many purple ability mats. To me, it's the capital ship upgrade materials. Try to pick those up if you can. All right. Number 6, if you give tips to anyone entering your level, he said core is king. Definitely your mods as well. All right. So since he doesn't have a big roster, a couple things I want to talk about. So I had a discussion in my high council yesterday. Kind of a little heated discussion. So there are a lot of YouTubers out there that are telling you to build like 18 teams. You know, this is for Erodium, you know, build all these teams, all these team compositions. And I totally disagree with that. So I'm going to use my great buddy Pancake as an example. So he has SOKR. There are people who have Galactic Legends in Bronzium, like Bronzium 1, you know, Chromium, they already have a Galactic Legend. Galactic Legends are used to block nowadays. So you will not use as many teams that you need for that level. My good buddy Pancake puts his SOKR up top and doesn't even set fleet. He blocks because you cannot get by it. So to me, looking at your roster, you did a great job by getting the core. You've got Jedi Knight Revan. You've got Padme. you've got CLS, you've got Darth Revan. Those are 4 great, amazing core squads. And then looks like you may be going for gas. I would highly recommend gas over BAM for sure. Once you get those teams, I would stop everything. I would work on that core. Work on your mods every single day. Mods. Solidify your teams. When I mean solidified, get their proper relic levels. Make sure your gear is correct. Make sure they have 6 dotted mods. I cannot tell you how many times my CLS squad has held the line. So most people in late Chromium, all through Chromium, never saw my back wall. Never. So they could have 30 teams. They could not even get through my front wall. So to build these 18 teams, all these squads, no, that's ridiculous. Solidify what you have. Work with what you have and make sure they are good to go. So let's look through some of these factions. All right, so pretty quickly, since you don't have a big roster, 501st, definitely start working on them, the 7 stars. I would work on them right away because you're going to jump to Chromium. Shock T should be leading your clones until you get gas. Rex is pretty fast with 4 speed mods. Then you add 35 speed from Shock T, and then you get 16 boosts for having 501st. Nasty squad. All right, Bounty Hunters. I saw that you have Zam Wessel Omicron. I would highly recommend you go back and find my videos so I can take out all Darth Revan squads with only a Relic Bosk. Everyone else is Gear 12. You've got the squad. Aura Singh lead, Zam Wessel, Grief Karga, Bosk, then Mandalorian. It's an amazing team. If you need help, go check out my video or DM me in Discord. Definitely a drop everything must-have squad. So much better over BAM. All right, let's go look at Empire. So right now, you should be soloing with Vader. Bugs is probably your bug counter. So you've got him at health protection. I only care about that. Speed 220. With the 16 boost, you're at 236. Critical damage, you're probably missing the triangle. Potency, 81%. There's so much resisting nowadays. My Brute Alpha in Chromium, like 5-4, had like close to 200% tenacity. Vader could not apply debuffs to him. So you have to pull more of a Vader squad, more people, maybe Palpatine lead to get more potency. You're wanting your opponent to pull more than a Vader. So good job with Vader potency, 81%. Definitely try to switch to a potency secondary set. Often 6,500 with 100% critical chance. So you had a critical chance primary. This is great early on. Definitely switch it to a critical damage primary with offense percentage and speed in the secondary. For a third, try to get potency. So here, potency, you want to try to have offense percentage and secondary speed like you do. I just dislike mods that start off with less than 1%. On the arrow speed, you're looking for potency percentage and offense percentage in the secondary. Same thing with the diamond. And same thing with the circle. I see potency, I see offense percentage. He is a great squad, a great tune, but later on, you definitely have to build it up. I see you have Thrawn and Moff getting the bottom. They are like top 5 best plug-and-play tunes in the game. To pass Terminator to start the party or control the situation, to me, is amazing. Highly recommend working on them right away. All right. Let's go look at Ewoks for the 6-star. Let me know what's going on with that. Damok, if you're watching the show, maybe reach out to Azart, see if you guys can, give tips to each other. All right, that's a great squad. It did hold very well for me on Grand Arena. Okay, First Order, maybe going for SLKR. I don't have any First Order. Okay, Galactic Republic. So Galactic Republic is a great faction. I see you're working on Bad Batch. I do like Bad Batch as well. Definitely Shock T with your clones for sure. Try to get Qui-Gon, Jinn, Omicron. It is amazing. Let's look at Padme. You've got 4 speed, 2 health, 45%, 45,000 health. See, this is all okay early on, but definitely just get it solidified. Now, I would recommend 4 health mods, or all health, maybe a defense secondary set, just makes protection up last longer. I use her to take out Kylo Ren unmasked. General Kenobi, he's your meat wall. Grandmaster Yoda should be under JKR. He should have at least 330 speed with the kit built in from JKR. I would say 4 offense, 2 critical chance because he is your damage dealer. Okay, and then Anakin, you're running an all health Anakin. That's great under Padme. So many people mod him so differently. Great health pool, speed faster than average, critical damage, potency. On defense, just be careful with your opponent's Malik. Offense, 6100 with 69% critical chance. Okay, I recommend get critical damage. Offense, nice. Okay, offense, of course, offense and square. With Qui-Gon Jinn, Omicron, I have him with 4 speed. You know, some people mod him so differently, you know, without talking too much about mods. You know, this squad, how you have it now, this is great early on, but don't go for BAM. Get this squad solidified. Make sure the mods are correct. I know it does well now in Bronzium, but when you jump to Chromium, you got to have some solidified teams to at least hold the line on defense. Geonosians, want to make sure you're not being soloed by Vader. 256, that's pretty decent. A lot of people have them slower than that. Just make sure you're not being soloed. You know, how fast does he need to be? How fast the Vader's in your shard? I like his tenacity super high. That way Vader cannot apply debuffs to him. He gets 60% from his kit. Have a tenacity, you have it. I would recommend a tenacity secondary set. Get rid of the health set. Okay, kind of going kind of fast. Let's see here. Jedi. All right, so Jedi is a great squad as well. I see you have it. I used Shot T for a while. Hermit Yoda is super viable. I'd work on his gear more, get him to be faster. JKR should be, let's see, what do you have him at? You got him at 271, good job. You're way over 300. Got 10 speed, got 18, it's very hard to do nowadays. 9, 10, and you've got 10, okay? So this squad also needs to be solidified. You know, that's great early on, but work on your squads, getting them complete. Like everyone goes for not Jolie for first, they go to Grandmaster Yoda first because he's the squishiest. They trigger Savior, then they go full ham on Jolie. My Jolie has 4 tenacity, 2 health. He gets 100% tenacity at the beginning of the battle. Half back is acrylic avoidance. I have acrylic avoidance arrow. When you hit my Jolie, it's like you're literally hitting him like a noodle. Definitely get that squad going as well. You've got, let's look at NIGHTSISTERs. I like having NIGHTSISTERs and Bugs in the same spot because I have to choose which one to use my Vader for. I would do that to your opponent. Vader with Watt Tambor is an easy duo. If you're not using Vader and Watt, you're not using a crappier team than what's shown here. NIGHTSISTERs are a pain. You definitely have the perfect squad. Okay. If you want help with NIGHTSISTERs, there's a great buddy, Janice Jimenez, in my Discord. You can help you out with him. He's a NIGHTSISTER madman. You've got Rebel. So see how this is a great squad as well. So you have all the squads. You know, your guard is on C3PO. You have to do some things to make sure guard is on CLS. You know, you have, see, this is great. Early on, this is blowing people away. But later on, like medium chrome, higher chromium, you will not blow away your opponents anymore. They're going to have health protection, full relic tunes. Your opponents will take turns. So I like both Chewies with massive amounts of tenacity, all tenacity mods. I have made a change. They both have over 170% tenacity. They do not get debuffed. They do not get dazed, stunned, ability blocked, nothing like that. They are constantly assisting, which makes them nasty. C3PO I have on defense. I have lowered his potency on purpose to make sure it gets resisted to turn into turn meter. My team gets super fast. CLS is nasty. I would recommend 4 offense, 2 tenacity if he's on defense, or 2 potency or 2 health if you're using him for offense. CLS is amazing. My team literally holds the line. For sure, get that worked on. There's some YouTubers that'll tell you just CLS or Han is great and the rest are fine. No. They would struggle against my defense in Chromium. Nobody in Chromium 2 through 5 saw the back wall. Nobody. So make sure your teams are ready to go. All right, let's go look at Separatist. You need Asajj, B1. Oh, I'm looking for DDK. Okay, my great buddy, hello there. Would not be fun, not cool if you didn't have DDK. For sure, you're gonna get gas. Highly recommend gas for sure. All right, let's go look at Sith. All right, so you've got Darth Revan, you've got Darth Malik. They are amazing tunes. You've got him at 250, which may be fine for Bronzium, but he's got to be super fast. I would go out and get Darth Talon. Darth Talon for sure now belongs with Darth Revan. Darth Revan, Darth Malik, Darth Talon, Bassishan Fallen, and then of course Sith Marauder or HK. Highly recommend Darth Treya with your guild and Darth Scion to have them to take out bugs all the time for great banners. To use your Vader for something different is definitely a big key. All right, going back to your main roster, about 15 minutes. So not a big roster. Because of what happened in my high counts, what we talked about, only Pancake, my great buddy, watches every single show that I put out, so he knows exactly what I talk about. He blocks. So to have, let's say you need 15 teams, you won't even use that because Galactic Legends are used to block. He will tell you all about that. So you can't get through it. So now, what can you set on defense to counteract that? Because most nowadays, GLs are on defense, which I just hate because we go through so much work to get a Galactic Legends, and now we have to put it on defense. I've not even used my JMK on offense in Grand Arena. He has to be on defense because I'm behind on Galactic Legends. But I do so well because my core is key. I just beat somebody with 2 Galactic Legends. He had them both on defense. One up top, one on bottom. My Galactic Legends were on the bottom. So we could not beat each other's Galactic Legend. I only set 2 teams in Erodium up top and 2 teams on the bottom because I forgot to set my defense, and I won off of efficiency. He could not even get through my squads. So you have to solidify these teams. If there's just one thing you take from me, buddy, my goal is to help people avoid walls that I hit, mistakes that I make. It's good to have all these teams like BAM and all that, but you can't forget about solidifying your core. You have an amazing core roster. Good job with going core. But in Chromium, you could face a Galactic Legend. I can only fathom what you're facing right now on defense because the matchmaking is so insane. So solidify this core. I would not work on anything else. I would do mods. Solidify the core that you have. Get gas, and then go for your Galactic Legend. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this video, definitely blast that like button. Keep on sithing. Until next time, DK signing out.